guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 12 of 25 days of YouTube. 12. That's crazy. Like, what the crap? That's like halfway through the series, basically. Because 25 isn't an even number. So, basically halfway. And Riley's going to squeak her toy, as usual, because that's what Riley does. Every time. I swear she never plays with her toys until I sit down to film. Every time. So today, I am, once again, coming at you with no makeup on my face. Because there's a bunch of it sitting in front of me. So today, I'm going to throw together a little bit of a Christmassy makeup look that maybe you'll decide to take inspiration from or recreate or something for some sort of Christmas event you've got. Maybe it's a party, maybe it's just Christmas dinner, maybe you just want to feel awesome on Christmas Day even though you got nothing going on. I'm not here to judge. You do you. But if you do decide to take inspiration from this or try to recreate this or anything, make sure you like tweet it at me or something so I can check it out. But not like I'm a beauty guru or anything. I'm really like not a big like makeup professional by far. I just like to play with it a little bit, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna see what we can make happen. Yeah. Alright, got my little headband here. So I'm going to get this hair out of my face because there's a lot of it. So, anyway, I guess this can be just kind of like a chit-chatty video if we want, but I am starting off with this e.l.f. face primer, which I had used for the first time when I did that e.l.f. video earlier this month, and I think I really like it. That makeup seemed to hold up really well all day. So yeah. Also, it is not cloudy and rainy outside today, so I do have my curtains pulled back a little bit in here, and we're going to see if my lighting goes all funky. Because I did shift my table a bit, so hopefully we will be good to go now. Alright, so now I've got this hard candy color corrector that I'm going to go in with under my eyes. Just to try to cover up these dark circles a little bit. Because they are bad. So bad. I swear. And I've even been getting like a decent amount of sleep lately. I think. I think this is just hereditary. This is like just my face. Nothing can be done about it right now. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is. That's why they make makeup for it, right? So what should we talk about? First off, before I start talking about anything, I did get a new foundation. It's a powder foundation. I've never tried a powder foundation before because I have oily skin, so generally I just assume that powder foundations aren't going to work well. It's bothering me. Anyway, but I did some research and people are saying that this one works really well for oily skin. It's Maybelline Better Skin, and it has salicylic acid in it too, so it's supposed to be like good for your skin. But I have a trip in May where I'm going to be going on an airplane for the first time, and I didn't realize just how many liquids you use on a daily basis and how few of them will fit in that little clear bag. Because I'm trying to travel with just carry-on stuff and it's a shock. So I'm hoping that this is going to work for me. I'm going to test it out ahead of time so I can make sure, and that'll be one less liquid I have to take with me. So because this is a powder though, I'm going to do my concealer first, I think. Just use a little bit of this. This is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge. And yeah, because generally you shouldn't put this stuff on top of powder stuff. And not a beauty guru. How you doing? Anyway, just figured I'd like let you guys know what I was doing here real quick. So anyway, I have noticed something interesting about myself recently, and it is the fact that I have way less driving anxiety at like 4 a.m. than I do at like noon-ish. And I mean, it makes sense because there are less cars out, but like it's to the point that I would actually rather on my days off. Because whenever I work at that time in the morning anyway, so I'm sure that adds to it too, that I'm just like used to driving. But on my days off, I would rather wake up at some crazy time in the morning just so I don't have to deal with traffic. So like, I don't sleep in anymore. Ever. I don't know. I know some people think that that's strange, but my only other option is to just like not leave my house. And sometimes that's just not an option, you know? Sometimes you gotta get stuff done. I mean, obviously I can't do everything at 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever, because like not everywhere is open at that time. But you know, if I need to run to the grocery store or want to get coffee, a lot of places like Dunkin' Donuts open at like 5, so you know. Also, I'm not used to doing concealer first, so I feel like I'm kind of just using this as a first layer of foundation. My bad. Alright, so we're gonna give this stuff a try. When we open it, it's got a mirror here, and it's got this little poofy thing and the foundation. So I'm gonna go in with the poofy thing first because I don't know how this foundation is gonna work out. We're just gonna see what happens. Alright, so I did half my face with their little spongy thing. I'm going to go in with this foundation brush and try that on the other half, see how I like it. I don't know. It's definitely different because, you know, whenever you use liquid foundations, obviously like dab it all over your face and it's like super visible as to where it is and you can like feel it more, whereas this stuff is just like it's very light. First off, it's definitely not like a full coverage type of thing. It's very much a light coverage thing, which is fine because I'll be needing it during the summer and you generally don't want to put like a whole bunch of crap on your face in the summer anyway. But I don't know, if you guys have any tips on how to apply powder foundations, how you like to apply them, how to make this stuff just maybe work slightly better, leave me a comment letting me know so that I can just like test it out and see what works best for me. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I feel like I can tell that it's doing something. It's just hard to tell where exactly it is. And also, because it's a powder, I now don't have to go through and set it with a powder, which is strange to me. But, you know what? I'm not mad about it, so. It's just different, that's all. It's not bad, just different. So, now I'm going to go through with this Rimmel Natural Bronzer and try to bronze up my face a little bit. I'm very pale. Which means, not like anyone expects you to be like super tan in the winter, but you know. My mom always tells me that I'm translucent, so yeah. It is what it is. I don't mind it. I actually like being pale. Thank you very much. Covergirl Cheekers Plum Blush. I told you guys before, I'm like not a huge fan of really like noticeable blushes. I forgot to turn my mirror back on. Anyway, I don't know, I've never been a big fan of like blushes that are just like bam in your face. And I don't know, personal preference, I guess, is what we can go with on that. But I also was never a huge fan of like highlighters, but this Moonlight Pearls highlighters from e.l.f. that I tried out in my full face of e.l.f. video. What was that? Last week? I don't know. Anyway, I kind of love this thing. I think it is beautiful. And some e.l.f. primer on my eyes. As I realized that I just completely forgot to use my setting spray. It's the Hard Candy setting spray. I'm almost out of this one. But I do have others, so it's okay. Don't talk after you spray that. Wow, that was unpleasant. Anyway, are you supposed to use setting sprays on top of powdered foundations? I mean, I assume you can use them on top of anything, especially if you use them on top of other powder products. Right? Shouldn't be an issue. I don't really know. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This is the Brow Stylist Definer in Light Brunette from L'Oreal. And it is definitely my favorite. But the color, because it's a light brunette, is why I went with the brunette shade from e.l.f. And we all saw how that turned out. So, quick reminder that a nice brunette shade in one brand does not correlate necessarily to a good brunette shade in another brand. L'Oreal calls light brunette basically matches my eyebrows. But e.l.f. calls brunette makes me look like I put black felt on my eyes. The joy of makeup is that because no two brands are the same, you just basically take a risk every time. Unless you're able to test them out. Riley's currently barking because she can hear my neighbors talking, but they're not being loud or anything. Just their voices carry through the wall. And for some reason that is bothering her today. She's very jumpy right now. Like, I'm pretty sure every time a leaf moves outside, she barks. And I don't know why. It makes absolutely no sense. But I will say that my neighbor has one of the most annoying laughs on the face of the planet. So, I don't blame her for barking at that. Anyway, now I'm going in with this medium brown brow duo from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I actually use both colors. I always go in with this darker one and just kind of lightly put it over like where I put the pencil. I don't know why. I really don't. It's just the way I do my brow. I like the way the pencil fills in everything better, but I also like the way powder kind of like softens it, I guess. And then I take this lighter shade and just like very lightly start at the front and like kind of pull it through, I guess. And then for my brow gel, I just have this NYX Control Freak brow gel that used to be clear, and then my use of it has turned it a light brown color. I suppose it isn't a bad thing as long as it matches, right? Right. Let's get into some makeup for the eyeballs. I've got this Makeup Revolution Mermaids Forever palette, and I'm kind of thinking that I want to use like this red and this silver as like my main thing. You can see my fan up there, that's funny. Just to be like super Christmassy, you know? Get some sparkly reds and silvers going. So I'm going to start off with this color like as my little base. Also, I'm really excited to edit these makeup videos and see what kind of stupid faces I make when I do my makeup. Because I'm sure they are just grand. So I'm going to take this color and use that in my crease. And that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to take like this kind of smaller brush. Go lay down. Okay, lay there, fine. Alright, so I took this red color and I put it just in the middle of my lid. And now I'm going to take this like darker silver color. And I think I'm going to put it on the inner corners and outer V. Maybe. I'm going to start it on the outside and see what I think. Alright, well my camera decided to play the let's overheat game again. I decided to go ahead and finish my eyeshadow. So I decided to I took this darker silver color, things are rolling across my table, and put it on the outer corner. And then I took that same silver shade that I used in the crease and put it on the inner corner. And then I went through with the red again, just to kind of like darken it up a little bit. And then I took this kind of shiny white color here to highlight my brow bone. And then on my lower lash line, I just did the darker silver, the red, and the lighter silver, just to kind of mimic what I had done on the top. So, now that that's out of the way, hopefully we can get through the rest of this without my camera overheating again. So, I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeliner and attempt to do a wing. We're going to see how it goes, because I used this in the e.l.f. video and I liked it, but I didn't try to wing anything. we're gonna see. Not too shabby. Yeah, I don't hate it. This pen is actually like super easy to use because you can just kind of like stamp it across your eyelid. And I kind of did the same thing to get the wings, so not too bad. I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs mascara. Got this in a Sephora Play box. And I like it. Alright, so then for the lips today, I decided to try something a little bit different. This is Covergirl Lip Lava, and I think it's like a glossy type something. It is in the color Mauva Lava. It's $8.70. Anyway, I actually bought this like last year because I was trying to find like a really pretty red like this, and I've just never used it, so we're gonna do that today. Okay, so the color's really pretty. I don't think I like this formula at all. I'm not a big gloss person, and I think this is definitely going to stay like a glossy type of consistency. The applicator's really weird, and it's very streaky and sticky, and I don't know. It might be good if you had like another lip color underneath it, like if you did like a, you know, just a basic red like liquid lipstick or something, and then kind of put this over the top of it. Or if you're just really into glosses and the consistency of them doesn't bother you, you know, maybe that would be fine too. I'm gonna take this out of my hair. Yeah. So there is my completed Christmassy look. Yeah. Lots of sparkles going on. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we are halfway through 25 days of YouTube and you don't want to miss out on the rest of the videos. So hit the button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!